Yo, like this video for a chance to win one of our free t-shirts. And be sure to follow me on Amino at Moliminous for more content that's not on the channel.
Worlds to blame. I wonder if it could be me.
Okay, so watching this back, there's, I guess, angels in this world? They talk about them, but they're never really shown. But here we are, here's angels. And for some reason, they use katanas and are bloody. Actually, it really seems more like an edgy DeviantArt OC than anything else, which we'll see a lot of. And from this blood and all this other nasty smiling stuff, it seems like they're going to try to frame the angels as being actually evil in this world or something. But again, it's never explained or shown. But if that's what you're trying to do, it would probably help if the normal cast of demons aren't actually bad. It's hard for me to feel bad for the angels not giving the demons special treatment or allowing them to come to heaven when they're drug addicted prostitutes who are also rapists or murderers.
I'm always chasing rainbow.
Fuck you, heaven. How dare you not let a bunch of genocidal maniacs into your den of happiness?
Watching clouds drifting by.
Jesus, these billboards are worse than the Joker's ha 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 and brain damage tattoos.
They always look and find the rain. Some fellows make a winning sometime. I never even make a game believe.
Oh, I'm guessing this is our main character. Wait, are these our main characters? Them? Holy shit, how many people are we going to see before we even remotely get close to seeing our main character? There are so many people shown here who are never even close to being explained who they are or why they're being shown to us. Yet their overly designed characteristics lead us to believe that they have to be the main character just by virtue of them having protagonist hair or protagonist-like designs. And pause. So this conversation is pretty much just saying that she's a prostitute and she's making money for her pimp named Val. There's some stuff about extermination which hasn't been brought up and it's never explained, but what's the point of it? Like, why wouldn't you be expected to work in hell after the day of a tragedy? It is hell after all, right?
It was a quick cash grab. You got it?
Whatever you say, slut.
Ouch! Ooh, such an insult. Let me know when you come up with something creative to call me, you sack of poorly packaged horse shit. Tell the missus I said hi. Schnuck'em.
Back up.
The sound effects are still extreme in this video. It's like it's added an Eddie on crack. Ah yes, hell, where you can go to the store and the vending machine sell drugs.
Yoink!
Hey!
Up yours, drag show!
Really couldn't think of a pun for that sign. Half the other stores that just say drugs or store or sluts or something.
Those other cowardly sinners dare not hinder my territorial takeover. A wise decision. At this rate, I will seize control of the entire west side of the pentagram by day's end.
So they have territories and they fight over it, but it's like there's a princess, so you would assume that the princess has territory herself, or at least her father does, but we never see her get involved in any turf wars, nor do we see anyone ever go after her. In fact, she's less of a princess and more of just like a laughingstock, but they clearly have wealth and influence.
You looking for a fight, old man?
So we're like 5 minutes in and we've yet to even meet our main protagonist. Is one of the prereqs to go to hell that you have to look like a Hot Topic store that exploded into a fucking human?
Good afternoon, I'm Katie Killjoy.
And I'm Tom Trench. Chaos out of...
My name's Ripoff McGee and I read the bottom text so you don't have to. So it started off funny and it just kept going. And I'm torn between saying good job at adding detail and also saying to myself, maybe if you cut it back, you probably could have got this thing out sooner. But ultimately, this really adds nothing to the story or plot. This is unnecessary work that was done for really no real reason. The only people who are going to read this are people as me.
Yes, let's do this.
Just look at me and I'll mouth it to you.
Come on, Vaggie, I know what to say.
Her name is Vaggie, because of course it is.
But life isn't a musical, hun.
Fine, but I have these other ideas of what to say. The highlighted bits are the best parts.
It's all highlighted.
What the fuck is this X? I thought it was an eye patch, but it's constantly moving and over her hair layer. It's just distracting.
Segment. You might be some royal big shot, but that doesn't mean shit to me. I'm too rich and too influential to give a flying fuck about what some tux-wearing demon princess wants to advertise. So don't get cute with me, honey, or I will fucking bury you.
And we're live.
The sound effects were bad before. Now they're literally impossible to ignore and simply obnoxious. Not to mention the over-top swearing is again off-putting, not because I'm pure and some sort of moralist, but because it seems like it's just them trying to do it to prove that they're not for kids. It's less like them imitating life and how adults normally converse with one another, and even extreme adults who would be in hell, and more like some sort of kid who just learned about swear words and assumes that this is how adults would speak.
Tell us about this new passion project you've been insistently pestering our news station about.
Well...
What, you can make an entire copy pasta for the lower third ticker, but the teleprompter just says words?
Isn't there a more humane way to hinder overpopulation here in hell? Perhaps we can create an alternative way to change souls through... redemption?
She offers really no proof that people from hell can be redeemed. Despite being the daughter of hell, you would think she would have some sort of sway or connection to be able to present some sort of evidence that yes, you can be redeemed. However, Alistair later on says that the life that you were given was your chance to get into heaven, and now here's the punishment. It's like a convict being inside prison after committing their crime and then slowly deciding that no, they want to be good from now on, and then just simply being released.
Inside of every creepy hatchet-wielding maniac is a jolly, happy, cupcake-loving child.
No, there is not.
There'll be no more fire and no more screams.
Who's screaming? It honestly just seems like Detroit on steroids, but no one seems to be in constant pain or being tortured or anything. They just seem to be going about normal actions and doing normal stuff, holding down jobs with an economy.
Wow. That was shit.
Again, she's the princess, but no one seems to care. That title apparently comes with no power or sway or anything. What the fuck's the point?
Oh, harder, Daddy.
Overused joke aside, when you come to hell, do you get super strength or agility? Because we've seen people die quite easily with a rock falling on them or getting hit by a car. But Angel just got flung 20 feet down into the ground, hard enough to leave a crater, and he doesn't even appear to be injured at all.
Not so cocky now, are we?
Wait, that's clearly compassion. In fact, during the whole fight, both of them seem to show concern for the other. He just pushed her out of the way so that she wouldn't get grabbed. So he's already not a completely horrible person, just degenerate. And most would think that in any kind of real hell or heaven scenario, that being a degenerate while being bad wouldn't be enough to damn you to torture for all eternity.
Ready to finish this?
Born ready, baby.
The snake guy is still alive since he comes back in the end, so what happened? How did they go from that to the limo scene with everyone still alive? What exactly led up to this? I know this is a common gag that people use where they are about to clash and then cut away to the aftermath, but really, this one just kind of confuses you more. It raises a ton of questions that are just never answered.
Helping friends with stuff?
Not with turf wars that result in territorial genocide!
Who died other than the eggs? No one else seemed to be in the crossfire. Also, that's not how genocide works.
Try to take this seriously.
Fine, I'll try. Just don't get your taco in a twist, baby.
Was that you trying to be sexist or racist?
Whatever pisses you off more.
Hearing this line, I just thought I didn't get it. But looking at everyone else, yeah, no, this line is dumb, and whoever wrote it is also dumb. This character is a gray DeviantArt OC. What about it screams Mexican for this to be racist? Is whatever vagina over here supposed to be stereotypically supposed to be obsessed with tacos or something? It would have made more sense if you took it as the route of being tacos representing vagina, since she's vaggy, obviously a lesbian.
Sorry, you're stuck with me, bitch. Get used to it.
Mierda, malparido, hijo de...
Listen.
Okay, so I think she's speaking Spanish. It took quite a few listens to actually get this. I guess she is Mexican, or at least she speaks Spanish. But what clue did we have about that beforehand? That they made this joke that hinged on us knowing that she's Mexican. If you're going to talk about the tacos and make a racist joke, it has to be apparent what race the person is. Otherwise, people are just going to be confused.
Jagoff's got hurt. Most of them are ugly freaks. Look around. We got a bunch of fucking Harlequin babies down here.
You're one to talk.
The way Vagina's line here interrupts his sentence is less like it's supposed to be on purpose and more like they just fucked up in the editing.
I don't think there's anything left that could save such loathsome sinners. The chance given was the life they lived before. The punishment is this!
The punishment's a luxury hotel with superpowers apparently, and the status and prestige of being royalty.
What's the deal with Smiles over there?
Wait, you've never heard of him before? You've been here longer than me. The radio demon.
What do you mean longer? Like, are we talking decades? Actually, this brings up an even better point. Since this is hell, you probably don't live a normal lifespan. You can die, but you can't die from old age. I'm assuming at least. So, like the radio demon said, he's from like the 1940s. But Angel would have been from, I don't know, like 2000s and the late 2000s at that, where this kind of gay personality, since you're giving him this really stereotypical gay personality, there's no way someone could get away with being this flippantly gay in almost any other timeline, which means you're talking about Vaggie being somewhat new to the world of hell, since the other character is the daughter of the king of hell, which, wouldn't that be Satan, by the way? Regardless, I would assume that means that she was never alive. Does that make her like a cradle robber? Or in this case, a grave robber? What is the dynamic between these people?
I want to watch the scum of the world struggle to climb up the hill of betterment, only to repeatedly trip
And tumble down to the fiery pit of failure.
Do you realize he said he wanted to see every person he tried to help fail, right? So even if he provides you facility, if you do get close to saving someone, he would then make sure that they do fail. That's what he gets off on.
You'll spend a little time down at this Hazbin Hotel.
Well, he almost said it.